Where's my
It's
stuff?
not recorded.
Because now this is fraud, bro. This is actually fraud.
No, it's F. It's F.
This is F, bro.
It's F. It's low key.
Nah, I'm actually hot.
That's the start. I said this is F, bro.
This is F.
Nah, this is F. Like
That's gonna be the name of this episode. That's what I'm calling it.
Nah, this is the real F, bro.
This is F.
I appreciate it, man. Love.
Nah, that's bad. What episode number is this actually though? No, it's not
20.
It's 20. I feel like it's
I
20.
need to be in one of these episodes.
Yeah,
Jump on, next one we got you,
for
bro.
real. Oh shit, is the camera gonna?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's calm.
Yo.
Episode 20.
Hey.
We've done a whole lot of talking before we even started recording.
Literally. We'll do the clapping thing though, because 20 is a big milestone, fam.
Huh? Oh, episode 20, yeah. It is.
It's a big milestone though.
I can't lie, I'm still looking at 100 is like the miles. 100 is the milestone for me. Everything else is isn't it?
It is what it is.
100. When we hit 100, that's when I'm gonna be.
Chocolate milk here, fam.
But yeah, no. Do you know? Let's jump straight into it, man.
Straight into it.
So we were talking just now
Yeah.
with Shad as well, one of the guy that helps run the studio.
Yeah, we'll get him on.
And we're talking about Instagram brands. Now I'm someone that I've never been with like ordering off Instagram stores. And one thing I do is that listen, I run straight to the trust pilot because I don't trust a lot of these brands, bro. So like, should we name the brands? Are we naming the brands?
Do you want?
Actually, no, fuck it. I've only got the one experience, so
Yeah.
and everyone's saying it on TikTok. With
The car Sicko one, the other one I went name, yeah.
So, and let me tell my story from
do
it.
your thing, bro.
Because I see people having the same problem, and I'm thinking, wow, like
it's a joke.
in terms of just business, like I hate it.
Yeah, it's a joke, bro.
So basically, there's this brand called Car Sicko. I'm not gonna say my man's name or whatever, but so there's this brand, Car Sicko, streetwear brand. I'm seeing quite a few people wear it, and I'm thinking, wow, I checked out a couple of their stuff. I'm like, that shit's hard as well, and obviously I know that it's a black brother that runs it. So I was like, do you know what, yeah, because it was so funny. I was gonna cop a tracksuit before I go on holiday. That's the context behind it, and so then it was between that. Or the Pangea tracksuit, you know the navy Pangea tracksuit?
Yeah, that one's
comfy.
hard, yeah.
That one's hard. So I was gonna get that.
Yeah.
But then I was like, you know what, yeah. The Car Sicko one is £50 for the top and bottom, £100. I'm saving £100. So I thought,
just grab your
why not? Let me not. And plus, I'm supporting a young brother as well that's starting up a clothing brand, and it's hard as well. So, do you know what? This is the first time I'm going to actually support someone's clothing brand because I'm not really. I'll be real. There's a lot of shit clothing brands out there.
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I got to keep it 100.
A lot of pull and bear thing.
Yeah.
No, what's that tag? The Apple thing.
What? Which one?
No, there's a tag. Oh, Fruit and Loom or something.
Fruit and Loom. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on that
Fruit and Loom, bro.
It's Fruit and Loom.
It's
printed
Fruit and Loom, bro.
But anyway, yeah. So
Clip art.
so I saw the Car Sicko tracksuit. I copped it £100. I'm like, wow, this is hard. Whatever. Blah blah blah. After 2 weeks, I'm like, hold on. Because sometimes I just buy shit and then I just completely forget about it. Like, I bought it, like, whatever. When it comes, innit?
It comes, yeah.
So, obviously, I thought, yeah, maybe within a week. 2 weeks gone, and then I realised, like, oh, shit, I swear I copped a tracksuit. Like, and this is in April time. And then, so then I emailed them. I was thinking, wow, what's taking so long? And then I emailed them. And then these times, that's when all of a sudden my TikTok started being flooded with people complaining about Car Sicko orders from this brand. So I'm like, oh shit, hopefully, I hope I'm not one of these, I'm going to be one of these people. And I'm not the person, even though I'm talking about it now on the pod, but this happened months, time ago, but I'm not the person that's going to run straight into TikTok to do all that. Like, I'm going to let shit play out.
Handle business first.
Yeah, I'm going to let shit play out, innit? So then all of a sudden, boom, now, I'm getting it. I thought, fuck it, let me get a refund. Let me take my £100 back. Let me go back, cop my Pangea.
Go cop the other thing, yeah.
It's comfy and I like it. That one's hard as well. So then I emailed them. Oh yeah, you've taken over 2 weeks now, and I still haven't received my tracksuit. Like, can you just give me a refund? Because I can't be asked to wait. Like, it's long. And then all of a sudden I'm hearing, there's a no refund policy. I'm thinking, what? I'm looking around like, wait, what's going on? Like,
joke, bro.
And then
it's a joke.
I went into the website. Cool. There's no. I was like, cool. Do you know? Yeah, you got me. There's no refund policy. Went straight to my bank. I'm like, listen, yo.
This man have frauded me, yeah.
This is F.
F, bro.
This is F. So they went to my bank. My bank sent me my money. And then, like, imagine the tracksuit, didn't come. Imagine I ordered it April,
yeah.
I swear down, it didn't come like until like beginning of April. I ordered it. April, March. I think it was beginning of April. It didn't come till like end of May, June. So a good 6 weeks. And delivery and everything, it was telling me like a week or something like that. And I'm thinking that, yo, like, why? What's the, like? How? What kind of sort of like if it's pre-orders? You know how sometimes even Nike does this. Sometimes when you order something, when they've got something exclusive, they may do it's rare, but they may do a pre-order thing.
So
then they'll put it that listen, this isn't going to be shipped out until 2 and 3 weeks.
Until 2 and 3 weeks, yeah, because it's in the process of coming.
Yeah. This brand didn't do that.
At least tell us,
At least tell us. Even Chapstar does it. Some Chapstar
they do some pre-order drops.
They do it as well, whereby it's pre-ordered. So then just know you ain't getting it until like a month, at least a month. Which is okay, cool. That's you should know.
Yeah, you're forewarned. You're forewarned. Yeah.
But then this one doesn't do nothing. Doesn't say nothing. Customer service. You email them, and by the time when I emailed them, I didn't get emailed till like a week later. And I'm thinking, like, come on, man. Like,
terrible,
like, if you're gonna do. Like if you're gonna start a clothing brand or any business or any sort of service,
have that pattern.
Get that customer service like in check because it's like it's ridiculous.
Most important thing. Most important.
Because at the end of the day, you gotta think of it as in like, what if you were that person?
Yeah.
You're taking the piss. Like, and the thing is, is that people. I probably still would have copped the tracksuit if he said, "Listen, this is pre-orders."
Yeah.
At the end of the day, because the thing is, I copped it because I was flying out on the 1st of July, so I thought. Let me
give it enough time space.
From April, that's when I start slowly copping stuff that I'm gonna take on holiday. So I'm like, bro, like, come on, like, and then the email, like the way he responding in the email,
they're unprofessional.
Like, and the thing is, it was low key passive aggressive.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's when I was like, fuck it, I'm calling my bank. Like, yo, give me my money back because this is ridiculous. Like, I'm doing a chargeback thing as well. And the thing is, I've got the tracksuit. The tracksuit came.
Yeah.
I worn it once, but I don't want it. I'm probably gonna show it on Depop. I don't want it because I've just got a bit of taste in my mouth. And I'm like, why am I even wearing this shit?
I hear it. And one thing these brands need to understand is word of mouth travels far, bro.
And it's not even. And the thing is, people got to understand. Word of mouth now is social media.
Social media. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's traveling like 10 times.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it's a thing where it's like now you don't even have to be someone famous as long as people have evidence that you've done a joke thing.
And it's a recurring thing because TikTok's one of the thing whereby you see that. It's a recurring thing now. So if you go,
Tickle's got his own hashtag now, fam.
And if you look at the hashtag, it's everyone complaining about.
Whether it's size and like even let me go into my thing because I've been getting onto. I've been telling Ben I want to talk about this for like time, but fam. So even today I'm vexed, right? I woke up early today to get because the film kind of early today. Yeah. First thing I see this Insta brand. There's 2 of them. I was to say the first one. The first one's not as big as the other one I'm going to go on about. But so imagine, I've ordered this drop. But like Ben says, I'm not really an Instagram brand person. I really started recently because again, I've always been sketchy about them.
So quickly, would you say that Minimal LA is a Instagram brand?
No,
because they're hard.
They're hard, but I don't think they're an Instagram brand because they've actually got stores in as well.
Oh, have they got stores? Just in America?
Yeah, just in America.
Oh, okay.
They've actually got stores, and it's like they've been on league fits and that, like NBA verified, like NBA players.
Yeah. But still, even certain brands, they'll give their clothes.
They'll give their clothes, but obviously it's a thing where it's like it's legit. And bro, their stuff comes quicker than stuff I order from UK, bro. Bro, that's what I'm trying to say. These man have no excuses. I'm not hearing it.
They shit takes like 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks, 2-3 days to ship as well.
Yeah.
Literally. So obviously, man's ordered from this brand, and like I said, I don't order from brands where I don't see people wearing it because I don't see the flesh, especially Instagram brands, because you want to see the size and the fit, and if you don't look tacky, because most of it's Fruit and Loom, bro. I'm telling you. So I've seen it, and I've seen this drop, and especially because I'm a big guy, so there's certain ways I like my stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen someone wear it. Cool. I ordered this tracksuit and a hoodie, a set. They've done like a flash sale, so I've copped everything. I've made sure like I'm actually set a timer.
Yeah.
You know how they do this password thing, jumped on a password thing, typed it in, boom, boom, boom. I've been quick. So it's an Apple Pay thing. I don't have to put in no details. Shopify. If you might know, the Shopify thing.
Shopify has your details straight away.
Done that. So I've made sure there's been no thing. Cool. And Dave said this will come within 2 weeks. It will take 2 to 5 days to ship. Should come within 2 weeks. Cool. So because it's my first time shopping Instagram brand, I was expecting it to be late. I was expecting it to be late because man, them have told me about this Instagram. So I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
It's been like 3-4 weeks. I haven't, but this one I'm getting vexed. 3 weeks it hasn't even shipped out. This is my issue.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. You said 2 to 5 days.
This is a UK brand. You know?
UK brand, bro. Like it's a UK brand. But my issue is, if you know it's going to be delayed, just let me know. So cool. 2 to 3 weeks now. So I send them. So I get one of my friends, like my female friends, because you know they know how to do this like shopping thing. Like they know the words to be like, oh, where's my stuff? Because if I say I don't want to come as rude, because sometimes they're humans as well. They might even try. You know, long it more. So I'll
just be honest.
No, I've been honest, but I'm like, but I don't know. So I send my order number to one of my female friends, like, just pattern this for me, like, because she knows what to do in it. Cool. This is like 2 weeks ago. Now, so it's now 5-6 weeks, bro. How can they respond to me this morning, like on a 4:50 thing, literally on a 4:50 thing? When obviously I'm not gonna read my emails like that, and then they're like, oh, the guy says, nah, I'm so. This is literally how they type. He's like, sorry, bro. We just found out that, you know, when...
sorry, bro. Nah, come on, man. Man, how he said the email?
A man says sorry, bro. How do you know I'm black?
What's your email?
My name could be Dylan, bro.
What's your email? Akpa?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but was it one of your female friends that...
It was one of my female friends.
Okay, yeah.
But obviously, because my order number is linked to my email as well, so she CC'd me in it.
Oh, okay.
So cool. So she's done all that. So I'm in now. And then, sorry, bro, And this is when I knew this is BS. They said, oh, yeah, so when we'll give, because I remember I said I'm one of the first ones. I've ordered in and out within 2 minutes when it's dropped. Yeah, we just realised that when we were sending out the stock that, you know, we didn't have enough for your stuff. So, and I ordered 3 items, a trackie and another hoodie. They're like, yeah, so we're just going to refund your stuff. 6 weeks it took you to realise this, bro.
Later.
And I'm putting it in practice that if I didn't tell my friend to send that email, they would have happily kept my bread maybe for a couple months before they told me this, bro.
Your bread is free money. They would have reinvested that. That's what I deep, yeah. They're smart, low key. Like, as much as it's annoying, they're smart, low key, because that's what they're doing.
I'm so hot, bro. No, hold on. I'm sorry. Should I tell you what, bro? And I said it to his Ben. I'm saying, bro,
wait,
you know.
Let me put the air.
Put the aircon on, bro, because it's a bit hot, bro. You know, I need to understand, yeah. We're investing we're paying for mood boards. Like, when I tell you, when you're paying for Instagram brands, you're actually paying for mood boards, because you need to understand, yeah, you're paying for an idea. They haven't even made these garms yet. More time, they haven't made these garms yet. So man's actually paying for them to make a PowerPoint, to go on Clipper, make this design. Because I'm like, fam, if I didn't send that email, they would have held my thing. What is the difference between these Instagram brands and these F-man? There's no difference. They're banging fraud on all of us. Now the second brand here, because I can in the background laughing, because the guy that does that camera here, he knows the main guy that branded. I don't want to say the name, but he's heard some issue, bro. This brand, I can't lie, in the comments, if you might know this brand, I'll be especially surprised. First person to get this brand. I ordered a summer drop. Hey Ben, what month are we in? We're in November. I ordered something 2 weeks into August. It was a last minute summer drop from a UK Instagram brand. Where's my stuff? Brother, it's been August, July. No, I said July. August, September, October, November. Brother, it's Christmas in 3 weeks. Where is my garms? Because at the end of the day, this is a Jake thing. If you bang fraud on me, let me know. I can go to Barclays right now. Because my issue is, I can go to my bank anytime. I know I'll get the money back. But I just want to know where my stuff is or what you've done with it. And this is the worst bit, Ben. I won free sunglasses. So 2-3 weeks ago, I get this like notification on my phone, like congratulations. So you know how instant notifications pop up. Sometimes you think it's one of these like bots, one of them bots in it. So I'm like, I'll go on it, and I see stuff brand that I'm like, okay, this is funny because they owe me clothes. I've emailed them, they haven't responded to me. They're like, you want free sunglasses? Put in the code. I'm a bit sketchy, so I put it in. It's worked. Cool. They're like, this will be with you within 2 weeks, brother. This was 3 weeks ago. I won free sunglasses. Where is my stuff? This brand, what are you doing? Bro, I'm up and
we ain't got your stuff, but here's
and this brand here, listen, all I'm gonna say is recently you've had a public ceremony. That's all I'm gonna say. and my money is invested. You're using my money to do public ceremony. If you know, you know, bro. Bro, brother had a wedding, fam.
Oh. Hey, listen, time to talk. I told you, listen.
Brother had a wedding.
I've been telling you about wedding.
Where is my no, bro?
Listen,
Where is my stuff?
I do the same.
Where are my garms, bro? Where's my garms? This is August. Where is the season has changed? The leaves aren't even on trees no more.
You're doing consignment.
When I bought my garms, the trees were yellow.
The money.
Bro, where's my garms? Where's my garms, bro?
These men are running off with the re-up money, bro. He's stunting with the
Brother,
peas.
where's my garms? Man's probably taking his girl no brief, my money, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, they're stunting with the peas. This is what man, we need to get out of this mindset.
No, bro, this is fraud.
You get re-up money.
Slumdog millionaire, you know?
And you're blowing it on your wedding. Cool, I get it, but come on, man.
Brother, bro. It's the fact that you gave me free sunglasses. I didn't even come from them. You told me the shipping here and here. Where is my? And then when I email you, this is the annoying thing, bro. They try to rebrand. So when the guy was talking about it, he said they changed this. The name's the same, but they changed the store because they used to ship from China or whatever. But that's not my issue.
That's
not my issue.
You ain't got to change the name of the store.
Now they're saying they ship.
Hold on. That's bogus. Because how you gonna tell me that we're doing a revamp because we're changing our manufacturer?
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense.
That's not my issue.
If Trapstar goes from, because I think their warehouse is in Portugal. I don't know, but some of these UK brands, they have manufacturers
in Amsterdam and that,
Amsterdam, Portugal, whatever. If you change from being from China to Portugal, are you gonna now change the name of your brand? That makes no sense. So that's a bogus
literally.
Excuse.
So they tried the whole rebrand, and it's one of these Insta brands that they turn the comments off because they know.
Yeah.
That's when I know.
That's when you know.
That's when I know.
The comments is off, bro. You know that they're sketches happening.
So now they're dropping new garms, and my issue is I'm not the only one, especially in this brand, that my stuff is backlogged, bro. Yeah. So you're dropping new stuff, yeah. So fam, this issue. You've made egusi, but the okra pot is still full, bro. Like, it's not correlating, bro. You're trying to add extra. We haven't even finished.
You haven't even finished the first one.
They're making dessert.
The second one.
Star's not been finished. Where's the main course, like? And my issue now is, like I said, you've given me something, yeah. I didn't ask for it. I've collected it. It's free. In this economy, you gotta take what's free, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Boom.
We all love a free.
Where is my stuff, bro? Where is my stuff?
It's F at the end of the day.
Where is my stuff?
This is corporate F.
Oh my days, bro.
Corporate F. Listen, all like I said before, more influencers.
Man. This is a joke, bro.
More fraudsters.
This is a joke.
Because all trying to dodge tax. That's fraud. You shouldn't be doing that.
The biggest fraudsters are Instagram brands, bro. I'm not. Listen, the F man. I'm even friends. I'm not friends with them. Listen, please. But I get what the hustle is now because at least they'll tell you to your face, bro.
No, got ties to that.
They'll tell you to your face, bro. They'll tell you to your face, I'm an F man. These man will hide behind Fruit of Loom. They're the biggest fraudsters. They're the biggest fraudsters.
It's funny though, because some of the designer brands, like where they get their shit, is like it's good quality. But then if you knew how much it was, for example, like a hoodie, yeah, that they slap their designer logo on it, yeah. If you knew. Obviously, compared to the price that they're selling it at, if you knew how much that hoodie was, it's crazy, man. Like,
but we got to understand that's capitalism. Because
it's business at the end of the day. Because most I deeped it. Yeah, like some people are just lazy in terms of like when they're trying to shop around, they're lazy. So like they'd rather pay the extra instead of doing their due diligence and finding out how much.
But you gotta remember, man aren't paying for quality; they're paying for the brand name, bro.
And the service.
That's the world. Yeah, that's the world we live in. Like, man aren't paying for the brand name.
That's what's so funny. Yeah, I can't lie. Yeah, I shouldn't be saying this low key. Yeah, but even when someone asks me to find a pair of trainers, source them a pair of trainers. Sometimes I can source it within within I don't know 5-10 minutes. I'm thinking, wow, this is crazy. This is easy money, like just straight like that. And it's like this person could have just done the exact same thing, but hey, you're paying me for the service, so
you're paying me, like
that's what I'm charging you.
So man, but like Instagram brands, like we just need to let them go, bro. Like, and you know what it is? Before I used to be like, you know when people used to come on TikTok, I'm like, they do this for clout. But I hear it now. I hear it now. No, like we need to get onto them.
Well, not for clout. I used to think at least give them a bit of
leeway.
But then when I went through it, even though I didn't go on TikTok, I was like, do you know? Yeah, I hear what you lot are saying.
I hear what you man are saying.
Because it's the, apart from the long delay, it's the when you're emailing them, it's like the customer service, they're taking long to respond to your email as well. It's like, obviously, I get you're probably getting loads of emails because you've done the same shit to bare people.
But that's not a problem in itself, because that's your issue.
But it's like, it's annoying because then it's like, and even the way, like, my experience with like the email is like I said, it seemed proper passive aggressive, and it was like you didn't really care like that.
Bro.
And it's like my man's probably thinking like, brother, like I'm having a backlog, but that's not my problem at the end of the day. If you said pre-order, because I didn't see no pre-order, yeah, then cool, I get it. Like as a business, as a brand, you're telling me pre-order, it's gonna ship out within 2 to 3 weeks, whatever. Like, or maybe even a month, or let's say 2 to 4 weeks if you want to stretch it. I'll be like, you know, yeah, I've got time. But the fact that it's just you slapped it there, nothing to do. Like delivery tells me 5 to 7 business days or whatever, or 5 to 7 days or whatever, and that's standard delivery. And then and then it's not coming until like months. Like, come on, man. Like,
the thing is, we know
it's not by force to start a clothing brand, man.
Delays happen, yeah. But my thing is like, just it takes 2 minutes to send out an email.
Yeah.
Because you can even do like a broadcast email and just send it out to everybody.
Yeah, just send it to everyone that's got an email.
Send it to everyone that's got email, or that's subscribed as your member.
Yeah.
Even if they've got this stuff, at least everyone knows.
There's gonna be a backlog in terms of like shit's gonna take longer. You just give a heads up.
No, do you know what I'm saying? But fam, and what the issue is as well is like you said, it's the customer service, and it's the fact that they think they're doing us a favor by giving us garms. But what they need to understand is you're only as big as your fan base, bro. And it can go like this. Like that's why I'm saying I back people that are doing it, because they might need to understand that we're your consumers, but we gauge the market, not you. Because if no one wants to buy your stuff, it's gonna be like bricks in the shoe business. If you know what bricks is, like shoes that don't sell well, like it's gonna be they'll just be sitting there, and now you got just a whole cut of money you've invested and nothing for it. Like treat your customers well. You always, even as a pod, like we listen to like some of the questions we're gonna speak about here. It's like, it's people that send it to us because we do this for other people. We understand that even though we're doing it, other people are involved. Like it's just common like courtesy. Like, bro, I ordered my garms in August. A World Cup has come and it's gonna finish before I get my garms.
Bro, that's crazy. But
a World Cup has come. I might see Ronaldo retire by the time I get my garms.
You know, I wouldn't even be surprised.
Like he might even retire after. Like, bro, my garms ain't come yet, bro.
Your garms still ain't come.
It's a joke, fam. It's a joke, like, and it's not even a refund thing, because thank God I'm blessed, like, but some people, this is why I say, I get why they're mad, like, this is hard-earned money. They could have been working just to have enough money to buy that shit, and it's not come yet. Like, people might think, I understand, bro, like, because you got to put yourself in other people's shoe, bro. They might need this money for something else, I remember, but they've invested into you. Exactly. You should take heart in that. When people tell me, yo, bro, I watch your podcast, bro, do you know how much joy fills my heart? And yours, we talk about all the time.
How many times have I said someone said that? Wow. And the thing is, I'm there shocked.
I'm shocked.
More time, I'll be so real.
You got so much things to watch, but you tune into us.
No, I'm telling you. Because even me, I'll be real. I don't even watch our podcast like that. Because I edit it.
Because you edit,
I watch it like more or less, I'm watching it twice.
Yeah.
So when someone tells me that they went out their way to watch it, and they even send me a snap.
Sending snaps of them watching it, or they even remind you of something you said, you've even forgot. Bro, it's brazy, like, so fam. Feeling, man. It's a joke thing, but yeah. We'll go on to, before we go into the questions from the viewers, just one thing I want to talk about. I saw something on TikTok actually. I was kind of 50-50 on it.
Go on.
So basically this guy came on and he was like, he was talking about how roasting culture is the biggest reason for anxiety in black men or in the black community as a whole. And that is the reason why a lot of people are insecure, but they can't really talk about it. And it was like, it started from like this young days in school when, you know, friends would roast each other in quotations, but that shit really hurt. Like it wasn't a joke.
It builds character though, man.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you think about that? Because there was two sides. Obviously, there were people grilling him.
Okay, cool. So roasting culture. Like, in school, I can't lie, I wouldn't change it for a second. Like, man, them laughing at each other, like. And the thing is, we took it to extreme levels, whereby we'd be beefing,
London roasting is
like we'd be play fighting. I was even talking about it in my barber, like birthday beats as well. Like man would chase man around the field just to punch him off on his birthday. That shit builds.
Man would be hiding to sneak up on his birthday. Yeah,
you needed that. I'll be so real, yeah. Like it built character because imagine now, yeah, you're a big man now, and you can't take banter now when someone roasting you because you haven't gone through that experience, man.
Yeah.
Like you need. I'll be so real. Like you need. Like even me, yeah. Like I was chubby when I was younger. Yeah. I might get the odds like even though I was cool
Yeah.
with bare people, I might get the odd joke here and there about being chubby, and cool, it might hit a spot, but then it built character. I started going gym. It's just that simple.
You
like
mean to,
you need to. I think like I say all the time, people are very sensitive to the point whereby it's like now it's like you got cool. It's good to watch what you say, but it's like now it's like people can't really speak their mind at the end of the day, and it's banter, and it's not like you're boasting someone to make them feel like shit, like, and you have ill intentions to make them feel like they're like they're nobody. But it's just at the end of the day, or through my experiences in school, it was just one of them things whereby it was just banter and it was just fun at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And it was like if you're someone that can't take that shit, just remove yourself from that environment. Go stand with the sensitive people over there that can't handle shit. Because I'll be so real. I see it on Twitter a lot. Bare people, a lot of sensitive people. Like, listen, I feel like we should all the sensitive people. We should just put them in like a box. You lot be sensitive over there. Because I'll be so real. It's so jarring. You can't even say two jokes without someone saying, oh, but it's not.
It's not,
like, come on, man.
Now, you see, my thing is, why are you in a friendship group that with people that you can't tolerate them saying certain things to you?
Handle banter.
Like you said, sometimes it's not a them thing, it's a you thing. Remove yourself from an environment where you're not comfortable.
It's just that simple.
You know what it is? But I do get it because every joke to it, actually I don't want to say every joke because some jokes are jokes. I'll be real. I used to think every joke, but some jokes as I've grown up, like they're just jokes, innit? Yeah. Because you've had a relationship to someone where you've built that trust in them where you know you can let off certain things.
Yeah, and obviously you don't like.
Yeah, obviously I can't meet someone for the first time.
Yeah, you're not.
And then,
you're not doing that. I'm not doing that.
And that's why I agree. Where it's like there need to be certain boundaries of like, yeah,
and as you get closer to the person,
as you get closer, yeah, for sure. But my thing about the whole crate, I see where it's going, but I think he was reaching just because, like I said, if you're in a friendship group where you feel like they can't say certain things to you and you feel affected or you don't feel affected, then that's not the right environment for you. That's a you problem where you need to self-reflect and be like, okay, this is not a stable and healthy environment for me. Secondly, like what Ben said, it's like what Dave said in the song, have you been trialed through the fire? Sometimes you need to be in that fire because one thing I did, especially when I moved to London to BA, was like, I was a big shot back in ends. Now I've come to BA and now everyone looks like man.
Different ponds.
Yeah, I'm not. I was.
At you like.
Yeah.
You.
Literally, like I was tall, but it was still like, oh, this is just another neek from outside.
That happens with guys that go to London.
Yeah.
Yeah, or live in London and then go that are like small boys in London.
Yeah.
But then when they go to
uni,
all of a sudden they want to start.
They get the trap star. They want to do Bugatti.
Yeah, like, bro, calm down.
Calm down, bro. But yeah, so obviously. I was a big fish in a small pond. Now I'm just a fish, like literally. I'm just like tilapia, bro.
No, for real, you just
man just there.
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo, literally. So I got there, and all of a sudden it was a thing where even I was getting verbally attacked because niggas were just jealous. Not even jealous, but like they didn't know me. So it was a thing where, you know, when you enter a new area, it was like they got a certain dominant. And I didn't get it, bro. I went to my mom crying, like, after I was like, Mom.
You cried?
No, not crying, but I was like, Mom.
You were upset?
I didn't want to go out to that school, bro.
Serious? You felt that when you first come back, have you?
Yeah, because, you know, because I was tall, yeah, I was getting, because you know how it's sixth form and obviously.
Wait, are you talking about when you come in? Because you come in year 9.
I came in year 10.
Year 10, yeah, oh yeah.
So remember when I first came, I didn't know the year 10s. Obviously, I know the year 11s. And the sixth formers, because I was in basketball, innit?
Yeah.
So I was getting bullied by that, because obviously I was taller than some of the sixth formers already.
Yeah.
So, but to them, it was like, we got to let this young G know that we ain't here to play.
Yeah,
so I went to my mum, I was like, Mum.
That built character for you.
It did, but when I can't, I'm telling my truth. I'm telling my truth. I was like, Mum, I can't go back. I was like, Mum, they don't like me, they hate, and I can't say nothing because obviously I'm hearing of the stories of London of knife crime and that my mum's telling me, be careful, you know they carry something. So I'm being as a wolves. I can't even speak back to these guys, but obviously.
Nah, if you don't, that's the problem.
And that's the thing. If you don't,
that's like us man them. If like this is what man them do, yeah. If there's someone in the group, yeah, that's the weak link, yeah.
Bro,
anyhow, if everyone is bantering you and you hear that person that's a weak link laughing, yeah, you smell blood. Because then you're like, what? You? Why are you
easy
laughing?
Points. That's easy 3 points.
That's easy money.
That's Bournemouth at home.
Yeah, them ones. Yeah. Easy money.
EFL trophy. EFL trophy.
Trust me.
That's a quick trip to Wembley, bro.
You smell blood.
Quickly.
Like, why are you laughing? you give them a quick.
It's a quick thing,
their
and
mouth
it's a
shut.
thing where I'm saying, yeah, people say, oh, how's he saying that? But I'm saying, no, like, this was my story, how I built myself. But this is when we talk about the OGs, I name my OGs. So those same people bully me. I think they saw me one day where I finally stood up for myself. I got banged. Obviously, I got banged, like, these, so I called.
But then they rate you.
But obviously, they came to me, they're like, no, like, we're doing this to you because, one,
It's a respecting.
it's a respecting. Secondly, we want you to be able to hold your own because where we come from, where you're at now, is different from where you're at back home. And thirdly, they're just like, but you need to be street smart. Because
Facts.
one thing about being in London is sometimes being street smart will get you out of a place where book smart can't help. And I've always been book smart, and that's why they were surprised. Because most basketballers, I'll be real, in that school, they were dancers, bro. They were just there to hoop and go to America, do stuff. But I was smart. So they came to me and told me that, bro, you're actually very smart, use that, but we need to teach us to be smart in the streets. Not no gang thing, but just know how to maneuver in certain things. So I think for me, I needed to learn that because at the end of the day, if you don't face adversity, how are you going to know how to maneuver through it when you get to it? Because everyone's going to reach that point. But I do understand what he said, anxiety, because I feel like there's different ways to reach different people. And I'll be real, like you said, there's just some sensitive. Some people can't take jokes. And I've learned that in my maturity growing up is I can't joke with certain people, even in my uni now.
Bro.
Like, you speak on, I can't joke with certain people.
I was even gonna say, like, do you know, there's some that, but with me, I'm not the person whereby, like, I don't jump straight into the deep end with someone. Like, so like you said, if you meet someone for the first time, you're not gonna be running certain jokes. Like, you might do the odd one or two, you see how they take it, and then you might push the boundary further. Okay, cool, you can take this joke. Push it further, you can take that joke. But then there's some people whereby it's like, I've had it whereby I've said a joke, and then they'll laugh, blah, 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 blah. But then we'll have a conversation and about something, and I'll be like, in my head. This is another thing as well. You might speak to someone, and then you might hear their views on certain things, so then you know in your head, okay, cool, I can't really joke about this. Especially if it's with a girl as well, whereby I've had in the past, whereby it's like, we'll have a conversation about something, and then I can tell she's proper serious about the matter. To me, this matter that she's serious about, in my head, I'm thinking, brother, like, you're really serious over this? Like, I can't lie, me and the man and banter about this sort of shit. Like, we don't give a fuck about this. But then she's better serious about it. And then I'm like, okay, cool. That's the boundaries. I can't really talk about that thing. So that's how I feel like it's just the thing of whereby as you get to know people, as you said in your situation, like, you just kind of suss out what's the boundary.
What's the boundary?
Like, obviously, with your situation, I can't lie. Them man just push you. You know when you see when parents have their newborn and just dash them in the water and then they float.
Bro,
that's basically you.
I was getting my lunch taken, bro.
Okay, yeah, that's bullying.
You know,
no. Some might say that's bullying.
No, but it was. But for me, like, do you know what it is? Obviously, then I hated it, but now I think about it, I laugh about it because those same man, they're like my older brothers now. Do you know what I mean? But it's the thing where it's like people are like, oh, he's getting bullied, trying to beat him. But I'm like, no, like, because my thing was when I tell you, and obviously I'll get my guys on from being when they'll come back, we'll talk about these stories. But it's like it was a thing where I would have to not hide, but I couldn't eat my lunch in peace. Imagine 3 big niggas come. Remember, you're in year 10. I was in year 10. You're like 15, innit?
Yeah.
You see these 18, 19-year-olds come to you. Hey, yo, bro, I know you got fruit sheet. Where's my Capri Sun?
I know you got fruit. I know you got fruit sheet.
And you're just there trying to talk, but you're stuttering because there's 3 man. So it's like it's either a fruit sheet or I get banned. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna get banned for fruit sheet. Like, you gotta think methodically sometimes. But one time I fought back in it, and it was the worst and best decision of my life because I got banned, but it was the time they knew that I was finally learning everything they were doing to me, innit? And from then on, it was a respect. Obviously, here and there they were still, but it's like, bro, I had to pay my taxes or whatever. I had to pay my dues. That's it. I had to pay my dues.
You gotta pay your tariffs still.
So, but yeah,
I was gonna say I remember. Is that for example when we touched year 7? So imagine, like you said, same situation. So when you go from when you're in primary school and you're in year 6, you're like the big fish in a little pond. When you go to secondary school now, year 7, listen, you're like a dot full of shark, a dot in a little tiny fish. Whereby you got the medium sized fish, the large fish, and you got the shark. It's
like Norwich in the Championship, and then the Norwich in the Prem.
No, it's like that. So you either invest into yourself, So like we said with Norwich, obviously them man don't buy players, but be more like Newcastle. Invest in yourself.
Yeah,
because I'm telling you. So for example, year 7, you come in. Obviously, we're lucky because with Barking Abbey, they've got a lower.
They've got
and upper school.
lower and upper school.
So
yeah,
that's another thing. So
7 to 9, innit?
lower school is still kind of like primary school because by the time you hit year 8, you're basically like the big. Well, you're basically like a big fish in a tiny pond.
The tiny pond.
Because it's just year 7 and 8
year
still
7
at
and
lower
8.
school.
Yeah.
But then, so basically, when we hit year 7, the year 8s were like they were on us.
Yeah.
In a way. But then it's one of the things whereby it's like
just
one
a year
thing
older
I
than
did.
you,
Yeah, there's just a year older, but you had that fear because like the way these men were moving, like, and the thing is that it was like the main brothers. So same way we had the main brothers in our year, they had the main. It's mainly the footballers.
The footballers,
the man that played football in both years. So then you look at certain man, and obviously you'd be hearing, okay, this man. They speak about this man like he's the strongest because back then it was like who's the strongest in the year.
Yeah.
So they talk about, oh yeah, this one's the strongest, this one's strong. Obviously, especially one thing that used to happen at lunchtimes as well. When you're playing football, the year 8s might try to come take your ball. So now it's like, and obviously, us man that play football, we've got character.
Yeah.
So some of us are like, especially when you see that, for example, one of us might go in for a tackle, then that gives everyone else like
yeah. Then it's human like us. Yeah.
And the thing is, it's funny as well when if one of them man might try to step to one of us lot, and for example, it may not be one of the big brothers, but it just might be one of the brothers whereby it's like he's cool, but most of us can probably take it.
Yeah, we'll take you anyway.
You know them man that are in a group, or big brothers.
Yeah, but there's a weak link. Yeah, there's a weak link. Yeah.
So that's another thing you got to do. Yeah, you got
to identify that weak link quick.
Bro, you got to size man up.
Yeah.
And like sometimes, if a man, like for example, if a man grips me, all of a sudden I'm feeling the grips. I'm like, you know, grab him.
You grab him back. You let him know.
You just let him know, like, listen.
Turn the table.
I'm
not that guy. Yeah.
So then that little stuff like that, little tussles like that, like man, know. Like, listen, this one,
he's a good one.
I remember that's one thing that gassed me is that the year 8s above knew that listen, I'm someone that listen. Like, you can't really because them times I was stocky as well. So
when the man them come, because I don't know if you remember the basketball versus football fight.
What, in sixth form?
Yeah. That's when they started rating about because they all thought we were neat.
You know, big niggas, and then compared to the footballers, you know, big.
No, but even if we were big, they thought we were neat because obviously the footballers, like because we're in England, football's always just gonna be more respected. Yeah. But that day, the girls that came to the basketball guys after, they were like, raw, so these man are really on. even the olders are like, raw now, that Stephen kid was holding like 4 olders by his day. I was like...
That's what's funny after that fight, I remember seeing you.
We'll get the random. That's not what viral.
I know that's the stuff I'm talking about. Man, as soon as who's that brother with the grey hair that walked in?
Is it Mr. Wires or something?
Yeah, something like that. And then you just
I would have like, don't face no
one don't shit.
And it's so funny because everyone just like, you know what it was? I didn't see him coming in, so I seen everyone run.
No, he come out of nowhere.
So by the time I clocked,
everything departed at the red.
So and because I was in the middle, so I couldn't even run. Like anywhere I run, I'm gonna be the last one to move. So I was just like, bro, I'm not even. I don't know what's been going on.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, we'll get that man. But you're right because at the end of the day, like
all these experiences build character, man.
They do, and what you understand is they actually develop you for different situations, because like you said, now when you're gripped in the playground, it could be a thing where sometimes you get into a tussle and it's not your fault, but you learn how to maneuver. Sometimes,
but at the same time, a lot of the time, it's not serious as well.
It's not serious. Like it's not serious. Like it's male ego, man. This is literally boys being boys. But I do listen. We have to talk on the other side. Yeah, I do get the anxiety thing because sometimes some people are insecure, and there's certain things where they just don't want you to touch, no matter how close you are.
Yeah.
And I get that, but again, that's when I said you gotta know your friends. You gotta be honest with yourself and get yourself to a point where you're reflective and you're dissecting each of your friends and wondering in your spaces of what am I gonna do? Is someone I can be vulnerable with? Because like you said, it's not everyone you can tell your weaknesses, your vulnerabilities to. Some people, and this is what someone said it in a bar. One of my favorite rappers, I think it was Sabo. He was like, "There's a difference between listening and waiting to talk. You know, there's certain man that you tell stuff to." They use that as ammo. That's advantage. There's certain stuff that you tell man something up to your guy too, and it's like, oh, how can I help? So even when you tell, and we said, I think we said in an early episode, it's where like sometimes when you tell someone what you've done, like if you've done something big or you've just done something and you succeeded, sometimes see how they react. If it's a thing where they congratulate you, but if it's a thing where they're asking you more questions and they may be a bit off, you know from there, like you said, you pick up these tendencies from people. So
but I can't lie, on the flip side, the funny side of that, it's like, she was funny because me and the man, anytime someone does something, that is questionable or that is funny, everyone stores that for mental
ammo shit.
You know the ones where everyone's dissing each other. Like for example, I was one of the guys whereby it's like, even though like I'm not a big drinker, but I can handle my drink.
Yeah.
So then the one time, and this is the one and only time whereby I got, when I say drunk, as in when I like
white girl,
blacked out.
Yeah.
Blacked out as in like, it was like, this is crazy because this was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I remember stepping out the cab, the wind hit me, my legs jelly. I was like, oh shit.
Jelly.
And I thought, maybe I'm just tipsy. Maybe like it was just gonna wear off.
Yeah.
Like it was mad. Like it just got worse over the night.
Yeah.
And then to the point where at one point I was standing and my legs gave way and my boy had to catch me. But then as he caught me and I was standing still. Yeah. All I see is a flashlight. You know, like as if like heaven's open. It's nighttime. All I see is a flashlight. So I'm thinking, and the thing is, I'm not even giggling behind the flashlight, and I knew it was my I knew it was my boy.
Yeah.
So then, it's almost like my instincts kicked in. Yeah. I tried to grab the phone. So man was got a video of me all slumped like this, and then I'm seeing the flashlight, and then my face is screwed, and then I'm
like, it's the one, so you know when you're snoring and you're sleeping, and then like, someone just touch you, and you're like...
So then now, all of a sudden, now that I'm this guy that, obviously, because I've got friends that I like with, so I'm always getting onto them like, yo, handle your drink, man. Like, but obviously the night that this happened, like, man was like, I drank bears, like, I done my mouth, and I barely mixed anything. So then it hit the system. So then now all of a sudden, once the situation happened, if I get onto man for getting drunk,
they're like, hey, calm down, man. I swear this was you.
Yeah, this was you.
No, but I know, because you know what it is? The man them do that is because every guy's got that one girl they wanted, but he just did it bang, innit?
Yeah.
So man them I guess you, but it's like, you know when they're talking about game or something, but like, okay, but
no, I can't lie. Me and the man them do that. Me and the man them do that. I'm not gonna. Obviously, I can't say names. Yeah, but obviously, like when it comes to talking about certain situations, If someone says something, we're like, hold on, listen, settle down.
The big boys are talking. No, because but when it came to my girl, what are you really on?
Listen, everyone's got ammo for everyone.
It's true,
and it's fun though because it builds character. Because the thing is, is that it's like in a way whereby, of course, when it comes to serious like situations, we'll have a proper calm talk. But then it's like, to me, it's just another way of telling man, like, listen, what you did there, I can't lie. Like it's not really like we don't really fuck with it. We don't really fuck with it in a bad way, but we wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I'm like me personally, it could never be me.
I can't do that,
and that's why I think we love like males love their friends because and goes like he actually loves them. He loves them more than me.
That's the thing. They don't understand.
They don't understand because bro, you see male friendships and especially male group chat. It's an escapism from reality, bro.
I'm telling you.
Because nothing we say in there is real life. Like if you like, you know how when you go into a male group chat, like and you just read it, you won't understand what's going on. You'll be like, this doesn't even make sense. It's not that funny. But to the man them inside, it makes perfect sense. Like because it's not meant to be realistic. Like we're going there because we just want to laugh. Like we've had a long day, and the man them could just say something.
Some of
dumb.
the shit that gets said, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, FBI will be on the man them still. It's crazy.
I'm telling you,
it's crazy.
Oh my days, this is.
Yeah.
And the thing is, that sometimes, like you know the ones that, for example, like when certain situations happen, like for example, that situation where I got drunk, it will be like there's certain names that we give certain situations that you just got to say a name and then man them code names. So for example, the situation that happened with me when I had my when I was drunk and I was gone, the man them say 50% Smirnoff because that was the drink that I had. Some blue Smirnoff that was the alcohol, 50% alcohol. Imagine.
You're
man,
crazy.
I was gone, bro, and I barely mixed it.
Bro was just drinking petrol.
Bro, and it was hitting the chest. It was burning my chest.
Yeah, like Gaviscon.
Legit. So then is that them code names that we were saying? Everyone just busting up laughing. Like you can't like them sort of moments, like bro, them memories, like
You can't. Money can't buy those. Money can't.
I'm telling
buy
you,
those.
bro.
Move on.
I'm telling you.
So we got some questions from one of our viewers, innit? We got 3, but I'm gonna pick a couple just to see. Okay, cool. The first one you asked was, how does one healthily distance themselves from unhealthy situations with people they're close to? I feel like Jeremy Carl. That's a great question.
That is a good
Let me
question.
do that again.
So say that again. So
how does one healthily distance themselves from unhealthy situations with people they're close to? So basically, how do you get out of a toxic relationship?
Now, from a friendship,
it could be both, just both sides, just this
a friendship.
relationship.
I would say probably, obviously, the politically correct answer or the good answer that sounds good would be actually drawing the person up on it and being like, yo, listen, like, I can't lie, some of the shit that you've done, like, it's not good, like show them whereby you feel like they've done wrong. Explain to them why you think they've done wrong.
Yeah.
In certain situations, if it's a collective amount of situations that are being done by the person that has gotten to the point whereby you're at a breaking point and you're like, do you know what? I can't be around this person no more because I feel like this person is going to stunt my growth
not good for
as
me,
a person, and it's not going to be good for me to be having around. Then just explain that to the person, and a lot of the time, like some people may be confused at first, because you know how sometimes people suffer in silence and like they may mask shit and just be gone, just be carrying on with life. They'll still have you around, this, that, and the other. You're thinking, yeah, me and this person's good. All of a sudden, boom, like, or there's some people that may not be able. You know when people with no vision, like we
no, Tom and we said
no peripheral vision.
No
They're not able
peripheral.
to scan and see.
It's crazy.
So you know, so people may not be able to see the signs that this person is moving a bit off with me or whatever. So that's why I said you might have to just explain stuff to them and just be like, yo, listen, this is. But at the same time, the only problem with that is that personally, sometimes I'm the type of person whereby I just feel like, why have I got to explain myself to you? Honestly, like, don't you think sometimes, like, I'm just like, and it depends on the stage I'm at in my life, or the just like sort of like, what do you call it? The sort of, I think I'll probably say stage of my life whereby, or how I'm feeling at that time whereby I'm just like, you know what? There's certain stuff like whereby it doesn't need to be explained. Like that person should know, like, especially if it's something that's proper, like nuts that the person's done. Like in my head, I might just feel like, do you know, I'm not even explaining myself. Like I'll just slowly just stop speaking to the person. Or sometimes I just feel like I might feel quit. So I wish you all the best. And then but what do you feel like on that situation? And that's from a friendship standpoint. From a
don't do a relationship. From a proper, you're affectionate.
That
I
can't lie, I'm sorry, but I'm a bit. I've been cold with it. I can't lie. Every situation, I've been no. But the thing is, like for example, I'm someone, I don't believe in closure. I agree.
I agree.
I feel like that's one of the most bogus things ever. So, for example, in terms of a relationship standpoint, or let's say talking stage standpoint, sometimes I've had situations cold, but I just started airing a person, then I blocked them. I've done that before, which I thought at first I didn't care because listen, I'm busy with life. I ain't got time to explain myself. Then I thought, you know, that's a bit bad. So then I stopped doing that, and then
comes to your heartbreaker, Ben.
and then
all the girls watching this pod were thinking, oh, Ben's sweet.
Then it got to the point whereby I was like, you know, I'll at least explain myself to the person. But I don't really explain myself. I'm just like, listen. A lot of the time I say, I'll just send them a text like, listen, shit's not really working. Don't worry, it's not you, it's me. Because, you know, I'd rather have you not up you before they start calling you.
Yeah.
It's not you, it's me. I wish you all the best in all your endeavours. And I genuinely mean that, but I think it's best we go our separate ways. And I just say it like that. Obviously, of course, that's going to cause the person to be calling you, but at the end of the day, my phone put on airplane mode, and I keep it simple, because at the end of the day, I feel like in life, people complicate stuff so much. Like, we complicate shit too much. Sure. Sometimes, like I said, you don't always have to explain yourself to somebody. You don't owe anyone anything in this world. So, facts. I feel like, and especially, I can't like, the back and forths, I'll be so real. Girls may disagree with me, but I feel like girls love the back and forth.
They do. They know
love
they
it.
do.
Like I'm sorry, I've had dissertations being sent to me. I probably like
No, I have a meme for that. I have a meme for that when they do that.
I do
have
the
a meme.
S scan.
Yeah.
And then I remember the person sent it to me. This was like a year ago. I remember the person sent me it, yeah. And then I looked at it. No, I half swiped. I was like, okay, cool. Looked at it. I opened it.
Me do
I opened it.
PEEL paragraphs.
Bro, she wants me. I'm like, bro.
Point, explain, evidence, link back.
I didn't take English for A level for a reason. Like, and you're sending me this, and then scanned it, and then I was like, it was a Friday night. I had a game the next day. Yeah, I was like, listen, I got a football game tomorrow, so I'll address this after my football game. Person started calling me. I was like, oh, and I'm like. In my head, like, why do you want the back and forth at 3 a.m. in the morning? I'm tired. I like sleep.
They're emotionally charged, like they
in them
feed
hours.
off that. Yeah, like, but they're just emotionally like, because honestly, women are more in touch and control their emotions. So when things are more emotional, they're more likely to be able to lead, and they'll try to dominate on that front because they know that, like,
just to add some clarification, like, if the situation I feel like is something that was dumb. Like, if I explain to you the situation, that I was getting a dissertation over, it was because I even had to go and ask my female friend, like, yo, like, am I bugging? Or am I bugging, or is what she's having an argument about stupid? And when I explain the situation, and I'm someone that I tell the full story, I'm not biased, because I'll be so real. Yeah, one thing I remember seeing this line, and I deeped it and I agreed with it so much. One thing about me, one thing I'm always going to understand is that in someone's story out there in the world, I'm always going to be the villain. Or you're going to be the villain. No matter how good of a person you are, one thing I'll say to people, there's always going to be someone out there,
where you're the villain.
That in their story, you're the villain.
Yeah.
And when I saw that line, I said, do you know what, like that line, I've never resonated with a line so much because it's
you're
like...
the Doofenshmirtz.
Like,
it's crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
It's crazy, bro.
I'm telling you, like, people that, like... No matter, like, for example, like, we're all humans. We all make mistakes, blah, 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 whatever. But there's always going to be someone out there, that's going to always look for something to try and rub your name off. And when I saw that, I was like, you know what? That's why I'm so comfortable within who I am.
For sure.
Because I know what I'm about. I know, and the thing is, I'm someone that, if I've done wrong in a situation, and you explain it to me that I've done wrong, I'll be like, you know what? I'm someone that's like, I'm level-minded, but I'm fair. I'm like, do you know what? Even though I may feel like it's not that deep, because you're sensitive, you know how we spoke about sensitive people? If you're sensitive, cool. Do you know what? Cool. I'll accept that because you're that sort of person. I'm this sort of person, and we just move on from there. But yeah, like I said, like in summary, I just like to keep it short and simple, man.
Keep it a buck. Yeah, with me, in terms of friendship-wise, even the way you worded, they worded a question, how do you healthily distance yourself? So for me, distance is very subjective, it's not objective, because distance, what could be farthest for me could be close to Ben or could be close for someone else. But I believe the best way is to realize if you love that person, this is friendship-wise, where you can love your friends, but it's like, sometimes you need to learn that because you love someone, you just know that you can't be in the same vicinity as them, like you can love them from afar. Or the best way to healthily distance is, but what I like to do is see where you guys link up. So like, see what you guys are very similar on. Also like, write down your weaknesses as well. And the best way to healthily distance is...
That's a very politically correct answer. Write down stuff.
No, but
are you really gonna write down stuff?
No,
let's be honest here.
No, man's done it. I'm not saying I do it every time.
Have you done it before?
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
I've done that before, but for me, when I healthfully distance myself from friends, you got to realize, this is the ultimate way to do it.
Go on.
Does this person align with my goals in the future where I want to be?
That's simple.
That's the best. That's the only answer. Like, you just got, if you want the truth from me, you got to sit down and ask, because some relationships are not worth saving. This is why I tell people. That's the truth. J. Cole said it. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved.
She don't want to be saved.
Kendrick said, I am not your savior. Like, it's one of them ones where it's like...
Let her go, bro.
Girls, them and girls, that it's the same thing. Especially in female friendships. Like, my female friends come to me about, I'm like, but this is the 4th time you beefed this girl in 4 kind of months.
Let me not even speak because...
No, but let's like, bro, girls will fall out like once every kind of month and then but I'm like,
And don't get it twisted. There's nothing wrong with falling
There's
out
nothing wrong with falling out.
because everyone's gonna have to. I've had disagreements with my boys.
Literally.
I've had full blown arguments with my boys and my like brothers. And the thing is, them sort of situations after it happens, we've gotten even closer because of that.
We hug it out, we laugh.
So,
Bro, if you want to see beef between man, them go to a goal session, bro. Man, them hug after, like, when someone slide tackles
the way
you.
we'd argue,
Yeah, man. It's so, but honestly, that's the best way. That's the easiest way. I don't want to even long it out because Ben's already said the particulars, but sometimes you got to sit down, ask yourself, is this person and their morals, how they work, how they are, how they
and
speak,
don't try
how
to
they dress.
sugarcoat it.
Don't sugarcoat it.
Because I'll be real, I remember, especially like I feel like guys suffer in silence a lot, a lot. Because as a guy, you're seen as someone that just takes shit in it because you're a man, innit? But I remember like I had a similar situation, and I was like, do you know what? Yeah, obviously I'm someone that's strong-minded, so if something ain't really with what I believe in, or it doesn't, because one thing I've mentioned it before as well, was that I realized from quite a young age, because I'm still young at the end of the day, that you have to be selfish in this life. So the way I see it is, if I'm with someone, like, if I can't see you being, if I'm not able to do what I'm trying to do in life, and you're being a hindrance in a way, like, then I can't have you around. It's just that simple. And I have to be that selfish in life, because there's certain things I want to do, certain places I'm trying to be, and I'm not willing to have anyone that I feel like is gonna like hinder that in a way. So, and I feel like a lot of guys need to start thinking like that, and a lot of girls as well. I feel like people, especially as people in our age as well, whereby we're the upcoming like generation, whereby we're almost like the next ones that are to start making changes in society and stuff, or doing certain shit. I feel like you have to be selfish in a way.
No.
And it's one of them things whereby you're gonna have to make sacrifices, and then if you have to do that with that being a relationship with someone, it then tells you how much do you really want it at the end of the day.
And what helps is my faith, because like what you said, you only get one life on this earth, and everyone has a purpose. And as a Christian, for me, I know that my purpose is a higher purpose than what I'm going to do here on earth. So, and one thing that my faith in Christ has taught me is that, and I'm not perfect, but one thing life has taught me is that love isn't meant to be struggled. Love 100%. Is meant to be natural. Love isn't meant to bring you pain. Love isn't meant to, feel unnatural. Love isn't meant to feel forced. But love can also mean I can love you from afar and pray for you, and that's how I know.
That's all right.
And sometimes, and I have to learn for myself. Sometimes we got our stuff, emotionally manipulating ourselves into forgiving people to keep them in our life, because 100. At the end of the day, we're suffering. We get the short end of it. Like, you gotta remember that if you don't take care of yourself, who else will? Because no one else will. Like, even your parents sometimes will let you down. Your blood, like the people you call family. So, I think sometimes just asking yourself the tough, and it will hurt. Like, it's one of them ones where it will hurt.
It does.
And especially distancing, but it's one of them ones where you gotta look long term. Always look long term. Yeah, obviously everyone's got short term goals, but long term will always serve you in better stead. And when it comes to the relationship wise, it's kind of the same thing. But relationship wise, I believe more to distance is how to find that distance if I've been toxic. I would say when you love someone and it's not working out, I would say the same thing. But I would just say, ask yourself, are you keeping them close to? Let me find a way to it. Are you keeping them close to reminisce or to fall back on the mistakes you made, or are you keeping them close because they're still valuing them? So what I mean by that is, are you keeping them close where it's a thing where, it's something easy, something familiar? Because the truth is, you can't heal if you're going back to a place that has poisoned you already, bro. That's it. The same way as a Christian, like, when I'm sinning and I'm doing bad stuff, is I can't let God work if I'm still holding on to what's keeping me in the same position. I go to God and let him be like, okay, I've come to you holy.
Just let things
literally, I can't pray and then at the same time I'm worrying, you know what I'm saying? I can't say, God, take me away from this place, but this is the place I'm waking up and sleeping in. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do that. So sometimes freedom comes from you making that choice and decision to be free. Because to be free, you have to unlock yourself from where you're shackled to, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, in terms of relationships, you got to ask yourself, like, okay, am I keeping this person in? Because listen, it's not every time, and we've spoken about this. Sometimes I'm not saying be friends with X, but you can end things cool. You don't have to this whole beefing thing and all because you still like each other at the end of the day. There's a reason why you were together.
Yeah.
You don't have to beef. But I'm saying don't keep them close if it's just for a thing where you're trying to reminisce or fall back on same mistakes. No one's gonna grow. You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna have to go through this whole cycle again.
Closure.
Listen, yeah, and closure for me, I'm with Ben. I think it's a lot of BS because at the end of the day, there's nothing they can do to change the situation. The situation is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You lot just enjoy it.
And when they say, "Oh, but I want to hear why," but the reason why is going to change what it is.
Draining.
And what you're doing is you're emotionally manipulating yourself
Bro,
because
yeah.
you want that vindication to be like, okay, this is why I'm hurt. Sometimes, listen, you don't always have to have a reason why you're hurt. If you're hurt, you're hurt. That's your own feelings. You don't need an explanation for your feelings all the time. Let your body be the explanation for you.
deal with it.
Deal with it, like so. But
Find
yeah,
your ways to cope with it.
I think we answered that cool.
Yeah.
What's
What's the next question?
This one.
Here we go.
No, I think it's
Go ahead.
what are new ways people can spend time with each other without it involving drinking, drugs, or sex?
Watch football.
Yeah, watch football,
I can't like me and the man. We just sit in the car and just talk.
yeah.
Like same way how me and Steven now sitting talking in
Sit
front
in
of
the
the
car.
camera. We just sit in the car, music playing along. We just talk.
I don't drink or smoke, so I think this is really easy for me. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
find someone
none
that
of the-
occupies your time. Yeah,
Yeah.
Just
Like,
find
none of the guys I'm with we smoke either.
Yeah.
And we're not someone that
yeah.
like the only time we drink is if we're going out to a
So
club
to a setting, yeah, to a
club
setting that you
or
just
like a party setting.
yeah.
And we don't go clubbing. We go clubbing like once every 2 months.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Rarely. So
Rarely,
it's like
so-
we're not people that drink like that. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe if you like watching like find like common goal. Oh, not
Common
goals,
ground, yeah.
Yeah, find or find common interests whereby it's like
Yeah, literally.
I don't know.
Even
but
if
yeah,
it's
I
something
can't
like be spontaneous, maybe like yeah,
Yeah.
man them today, let's go arcade, let's go Thor Park, like do something like because one thing why people fall into this drugs, sex and drinking is because
feel like
they're
they've got-
bored.
Yeah.
No, the truth is they're just bored. They're not
And
not
they feel like they got to have a good time as well. Like you said
yeah,
before.
and they're not fun people to be. This is what I'm saying, like, fam, the worst people are those that they cannot be fun unless they
have drink or
they're smoking. They can't be
Sometimes,
fun
like,
sober.
Like,
Like,
let your body just rest, man.
literally, bro. But
Honestly.
yeah, find something that occupies. That one's pretty easy. Like, I
Yeah.
don't wanna.
I can't really answer it. I can't
Yeah.
put someone that's like.
Okay, this one's decent. How do you all? I think he's American, isn't it? How do you all stay tapped into the kid inside?
Oh, friends is a big thing because we're childish.
Yeah, yeah,
We're
man
childish.
them,
Like, we'll be
man,
walking. I would just see something, we'll just start busting out laughing. Like even
The most
yesterday,
minor thing.
bro. Even yesterday, anytime like we'll go out to eat, we're sitting down, we'll just be talking about the stories, just laughing,
Yeah.
giggling. I mean, always one thing we always do. It was always reminisce on like back in the day, like in the school times.
Hmm.
Like for example, I remember my boy. Like for example, we started talking about non-uniform day, right?
Yeah.
And how non-uniform day was like that pressure. You know the pressure that you felt on non-uniform day, whereby you got to think.
You have to get your gums because it was always on
get your
Friday.
gums
So for
ready.
Monday, you're thinking about your outfit.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, for example, like now it's November time right now, so you're thinking about non-uniform day before the Christmas holidays. So you're thinking about you're scheming. You're thinking, what am I wearing?
stay
Like,
scheming.
yeah. So like, I remember one of my boys even saying that I think it was year 7. The end of the last day of school, for year 7. Yeah, he remembers me. He wore a pair of Nike ID Air Maxes, and back then I couldn't afford it, but I used to go on Nike and customize.
Just customize your crepes,
Nike ID,
yeah.
like customize Air Forces, customize football boots as
Football
well.
boots,
I used to do that,
basketball
but
boots, yeah.
obviously the price was like 180,
180,
like 2 bills,
yeah.
especially on the football boots, and I couldn't afford it. But
Couldn't afford
I used
it.
to just do it because
Just do it.
and I used to just
You
imagine.
do it in
the
class
kid
when
having
you're bored and that. Yeah.
So, and I obviously I've always been into training, so I'm always someone that from young I'll look down and see what someone's wearing. So then I saw my boy. This is when we were in year 7. He was rocking a pair of Nike ID Air Maxes, and I could tell because the little detail, I could see the detail, and I was like, you're wearing Nike ID like, things, and it's crazy because my man said the same story that I think it made him, he felt bad gas because he said I clocked it.
Yeah.
And he's like, he said this like a month ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, he sparked the memory in my head. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, that like, him reminiscing
Small
on that,
stuff, small
small
stuff.
stuff like that.
Small stuff.
It's like, rah, made us remember like back in the day when we were like in year 7. And
Good.
them little memories, yeah, just keeps you in check thinking about school days and everything. And even now, as we're speaking about how, for example, how like when, like for example, roasting culture, like you speaking about that now, all of a sudden that's making me think about everything that I used to do as a kid, like primary school, secondary school, year 7, play fighting, and all them like speaking about, just conversating with your friends, people from the past that you're still with, like that's the sort of stuff that obviously helps in keeping the kid in you. I feel like it's people around you, because when you're with people, one thing I even say at work here, is that like sometimes like the people I work with, they even though they're at 30, early 30s, mid 30s, even some late 30s, we'll still have that sort of banter whereby we're all bantering and we're all on like a level playing ground in a way. So it's like, it's not like they're saying something that I may not understand, or I will say something that they don't understand.
No.
So all them little things will help, like in terms of, as you said in the question, like keeping that kid in you, because it's like, at the end of the day, if you're around people that's serious, which is good, that don't get it twisted. I know serious people, and when it's time to do
there's a time for everything.
There's a time for everything. Like you said, like for me, it's just the people around you. I feel like is the main thing. Now, one thing I'll say, and I've got a question for you, is like, what would you say for example, like, for example, we know each other since school. What would you say to because there's quite a few people out there. What would you say to the people that may not be friends with people from like school days and they've got new friends now?
Yeah, that's easy. I just get it myself. Don't take life too seriously. That's how you keep the kid. Everything's fake, as you see. I don't know if you know about this whole beef between these two big guys.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say their names.
Yeah, but obviously, like, you've seen that what that should teach you is not everything you see on social media is real. Everything is temporary to a certain point.
Everything in life is temporary.
Yeah, everything's temporary to a point, and you gotta remember that. Like as I said before, there's always going to be people with questions. There's always going to be people with judgment. There's always going to be people with opinion. But what matters is you know that you're staying on your course and what you're meant to do. And when I say don't take life seriously, literally, don't even take yourself too seriously. And I feel like that's a problem with people where I keep saying they're existing and they're not living because you're so caught up and wrapped up in what everyone else is doing and how the world is going. You're saying, oh, I can't do this because you're the economy. Yeah, be smart. But sometimes it's okay to spend on yourself, make yourself look nice, take a spotlight.
That's another thing that I heard. Sorry to cut you off quickly. Is that I remember someone saying this, and it was that. So like sometimes in terms of like investing in yourself, sometimes investing in yourself is investing in your happiness.
Self-care, bro.
Like you said, self-care. Like I remember you mentioned it before. Your self-care could be just you sitting down for the day, watching Netflix and eating junk food. It could be that. Obviously now doing that constantly it's not good for your health. But the odd occasionally doing that. Do you know, if that makes you feel better, that's good. Sometimes self-care, maybe you going to the Gucci store and copping a Gucci bag.
Retail therapy, I get it. If you can afford it, listen, I get it.
If you can afford it, obviously I'm not saying we're not saying spend your last dough on
to
make you happy. Like be smart with it. Be smart, but if that's your way of investing in yourself and making you feel happy, like, do you know what?
Don't let anyone tell you what investing in yourself looks like. What investing in myself for me is different for Ben. Like, there's no set playing field.
And obviously there's different aspects of our life. So, like you said, there's your happiness, or how you're feeling as well, your peace. There's your, in terms of like your brains, your intellectuality,
your intellectuality, your health,
how smart you are, your health. So all different that, aspects of life. So you got to be able to. It's about finding a balance.
Yeah, and the best way to keep the kid in yourself is literally think about what you were a kid. Even if it was something like it was a special burger or a special sweet you like, sometimes go cop that, man. Just go reminisce. Go look at your Snap stories or your memories or your. Always take photos as well. Always, even if it's not photos or videos, take stuff that will help you remind yourself of the situation you're in.
Yeah, for real.
Because everything, your life is like a collage, bro. Literally, your life is an endless warp of pictures and stories.
Hey, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
If you were, so let's say like you're gonna have your family, let's say immediate family, your friends, all in the cinema, and they had to watch your life, How much, and they see everything that you've done in your life, How much, what's the price, that someone has to pay you to show that to everyone that's close to you. Like,
There's no price, bro.
you can't show that.
There's no price, bro.
There's no price.
Bro, Team Crib was dangerous.
Hey, I can't lie. The price is hefty for
Yeah.
me. I'll be so real.
Like, it's one of them ones where I'm not, I don't regret anything, but it's like, it's
I don't
because
regret anything. I don't regret
it's family.
Certain shit you've been
You don't want them to see the different light, even though, like, yeah, it's me, but it's like, you used to want.
that they see every. Like,
Yeah.
imagine like, so they're seeing the POV. So how I'm seeing the world now is how my family.
No,
would
but
see
my
the-
biggest fear is my mum seeing me steal from the pot when she said, "Don't steal from the pot, bro."
Well, she's seen you still for the pot.
Yeah, obviously, no, but the time when she hasn't, when I'm eating all the bomber and all the stuff.
And that time.
My bare hand, yeah, and I'm just
Like a little rat.
and everyone suck my hand. It's even nicer, so I go grab another one. Nah, bro.
What's the price? Well, not even like, let's say there was to offer you, but this is a movie at the end of the day. Box office. This is Steven's life from birth. What you seen from birth, even as a baby, looking up. Well, let's say it's from birth till now. Yeah, what's the price? Not even an M, 2 M's.
How much is Apple worth? However much Apple's worth is how much my memory is.
A billion or
A trillion,
a trillion.
bro. Trillion, bro. Trillion.
Let's see everything.
Everything, yeah,
Everything
trillion.
that you done.
A trillion, and I can't be in the room.
Yeah. Or if you want, you can be in the room.
No, I'm saying, I'm saying, I don't want to be in the room when they're watching.
No,
it.
I'll be real. I wouldn't. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm going to
I'm
sleep.
not doing. I'll be in a different country.
The price is hefty though.
It's crazy. Because even when you're,
I'll be real. I can't lie. Yeah, I guarantee you, there's some people that probably will take 10K for it and they don't mind.
yeah, but what about if you're doing your extracurricular activities?
That's what's playing in my mind now.
That's what I'm deep in, bro.
I'm
You
replaying
find
everything.
I'm thinking your dad might even be thinking, I didn't even teach my son well.
And then, imagine they hit everything you say.
It's an embarrass.
So imagine all them scenes.
All the rules you're trying to drop on that is crazy.
Exactly all the game that you're dropping to girls.
All the times you told your mom you're in library, but you're.
I can't lie, that price is hefty still.
That's a hefty price.
All the
bro.
extra. Imagine all the extra.
I
Hey,
can't like. It'll be
listen,
what,
yeah,
you know
let
what?
us know. Let us know.
You know what
yeah.
it is? If Mbappe ever leaves PSG, it'll be that type of money.
If Mbappe
Leaves PSG. So whoever,
PSG.
however much Mbappe leaves PSG for is the type of money you go with to see.
do you
man.
know? Yeah.
Crazy money.
I'm thinking. Do you know?
That's a great question.
Because at the end of the day, yeah, when I deep it, if the price is hefty, everyone that's seen it, I'm gonna be like, listen, hold that, just keep your mouth quiet. I don't want to hear nothing from you. Don't judge me on nothing.
I'll do it for
I can't
£10 if I was able to erase the memory like straight after.
For £10.
Not £10, but I'm just saying, like, imagine if you got to erase the memory so they couldn't remember it.
Straight after, oh, what, like Men in Black?
Yeah.
Hold on the
When
thing.
they do that too.
To flash it in their face. I don't know the price. Oh, the thing is, yeah, it's just the extracurricular
activity, that's
activities
it. Everything else
fucking
they
me
can
up,
see.
bro.
But
Oh,
man was doing fireworks in my underwear outside in Team
No,
Crib,
but
but that's
that's
calm.
nothing.
That's what I'm saying. That's
That's
nothing. So
that's
what I'm
just
talking
you,
about.
that's you being a young
I'm,
guy.
obviously, I'm not talking about my extracurricular. I'm talking about for the man them.
Yeah, I'm talking
extracurricular.
about for you guys.
Yeah, I'm not talking about my man. I don't know about that. I was too. I never had golden time. I didn't have time for that.
No, but the thing is, my thing it'll be more like, because I felt like the first part of my life, yeah. So right now, what I'm about to turn 22. So let's say first 11 years. No, I'll even push it on further. Let's say from like
14 onwards.
I might even push it further than that. I feel like from the time I hit,
When I was 15 is when I started like realizing.
Bro,
man, Steve.
yeah, I think 15.
Yeah.
When I hit 15, was it 15?
Yeah.
No, you're right. It's the year when I was turning 15.
Yeah.
Actually, no, even past that part, because they sort of when I was turning. I think when I hit
So start of year
when
11.
it might even be when I was.
It's 14, 15,
tough.
bro.
Yeah, it's 14, 15.
It's 14, 15.
From 14, 15 onwards to now, I can't lie. Having my family sit in the movie room and I'm not in
Literally.
there. Seeing everything that I've done through POV, I can't lie. I need big dough. I need big peas.
Bro, even when you're robbing from little bakery and
No,
that.
I ain't even. The funny thing is that I've never. That stuff is.
Yeah, that's what's calm. I'm saying like it was just certain stuff like that is funny.
Stuff. That's the calm. That stuff like your mum would be like, you know,
little bakery is free,
That's you,
fam.
yeah.
I don't know why he was doing that.
It's free. What do you mean little bakery's free?
Little bakery is free, bro.
It ain't free.
There's 5
you're
figure
stealing.
discount.
No, but no. That's a question.
That's
I
a
want
great question.
everyone. I want everyone to.
We'll put that on
Hey,
TikTok.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that.
We'll stitch
Listen,
that.
yeah.
We'll stitch that. What? No, that's crazy.
If your family, let's say your immediate family and your close friends were to see your life from birth till now, yeah, from a POV. So as you're seeing the world, they'll see everything that you've said, that you've done in the movie room. Yeah, what would be the price that someone has to pay you for that to happen to them? That's gonna be a question. That's I want people to name their prices.
That's
You're saying a trillion. I can't lie. Mine won't be. If I'm being realistic, yeah.
realistic.
No, I can't let you say my price is hefty.
Yeah, bro.
Because it's just playing back in my head, and I'm like, fuck, I've done this,
It's long.
I've done that, I've done. And this kind of goes into this another thing I was thinking about. I was speaking about with Amanda. That we were like, sometimes you can just tell like who's got like an older figure in their life, or not older figure, but who's got like an older brother. Like the way certain man move, like you can tell in a way. Obviously, someone like you, I feel like you're sort of different in a way. But like I see certain man, I see like the way they move or the way they act, like I can tell like they ain't really got someone that's older than them that they respect like that. That's not their dad. That's not their dad. So then I was like, imagine if I didn't have any older brothers. Yeah. I'll probably be one of them youths that listen to Playboy Carti. Mums.
It's true, because
Mums.
even now, my little brother that listens to music, like, obviously, he's now finding his own niche, but a lot of the stuff comes from me, like what I've showed him.
Exactly.
And he loved it. So,
like, I was thinking, like, imagine if I grew up, like, with all my siblings being sisters.
he'd probably be an R&B guy.
That's
He'd
what I'm
probably
saying.
be like a Chris Brown fan or something.
Bro, I'm telling you, or I might even be more Afrobeats in a way.
Yeah, Afrobeats.
Like, cause like with me it's just rap, like, and
Yeah, no, it's true, you know.
because you can see, I can't lie, because the way certain guys move, yeah, I look at them and I'm like, do you know what, yeah, I can tell that you ain't got like a older brother or even like an older cousin that you respect like that you're moving like this, because it's a bit like, because obviously the way like me and the man them that I went out with as well, like the majority of us, or there's 5 of us, or 4 out of 5 of us have older brothers. So then we all, like, our views are all very much similar, and they're all elders in our life that are like, they're not like doing nonsense, like they're all like legitimate, doing their thing in life. Yeah. So it's like it's one of them things whereby it's like you can see that we can see when man them are like the way certain men are moving, or the certain views that certain men have. Like you can tell that this one
he had no compass.
Moral compass, and that's another thing about moral compass as well. Yeah,
it's needed, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's needed.
If you stand for nothing, you actually fall for everything.
Because in certain situations, I'm thinking it's just like certain stuff that's been drilled in me from young. It's like, and I feel like that's another thing. That if my family were to watch my life POV movie, they'll be proud of me in certain situations. Where I was like, you know, he could have. Obviously, certain situations I can't lie. Yeah. No, for real.
Child of God, bro. Yeah, no, it's like that. Just one last thing before we go. So I was having a conversation with my female friend, and she was just asking her.
Even these conversations with his female friends, God.
Calm down. No, she was just talking to me about this guy. She was just talking to me about. She asked me, what traditions from your parents would you keep for your children?
Well, I've already broken one.
Yeah, I think one of mine would be like morning devotion. But like, I used to hate these, but these help me so much. Like, you know, like when she comes to your room, I don't know if you did this.
What?
When African Christian parents like come in the room at 6:30, you'll do morning prayer for like half an hour, even though it's a school morning. And then she'll be telling you to sing praising the Lord always.
Yeah, I think my family tried that for like a little bit.
Nah,
it wasn't like.
Yeah, man did that for like a good 4 or 5 years. Man will be snoring doing prayer, and I'm thinking,
yeah, I'm half asleep.
Yeah, bro.
You just see that. You're not seeing any objects.
Have you ever prayed and then like your heart was asleep and then like you say something, you're stupid, like, oh yeah, love, and then everyone's praying and you wake up, you're like, huh? What was that?
I'm thinking like, what's the time? Has time jumped? Like,
yeah, bro. No, I think.
Yeah, what do you think? Because I remember, I would say, the one tradition that I've already broken. Everyone in my family has a graduation photo I chose to not go
not
on
go.
my graduation. But I feel like it's like I'm one of them things. Like it's one of them things whereby how I think is that in terms of tradition of the family in a way, like quote unquote, like I don't know. I feel like my journey is my journey. Like I be you know when people talk about like surnames and shit, like your name and this that and the other. I feel like I wanna create my own name in a way. Like I don't really care because I'll be so real. I don't really know too much history about the past fathers that held my surname. But from what I do know, it's not something that I'm proud of. So it's like that's why I'm heavy on I'm making my own name. I'm doing what I want to do, based for the best of me and my future in a way. Because and I wanted to have this conversation in terms of like legacy as well.
Yeah, we'll do that.
As well, whereby I was like, I see certain man saying like, man, fuck legacy, man. And sometimes I hear it, you know. Like even Floyd Mayweather said like,
Do you know what it is?
bro, like legacy is not gonna be putting food on the table for my kids.
I hear it, bro.
And sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm like, do you know? Because I was thinking about it as well. Yeah.
Was it maybe you when those two guys were talking?
Yeah.
They were like,
I was
what? He's like, what's my great grandson? I can't like that one finished. Listen, I know Kadeem.
But and the thing is, yeah, no, I was thinking, yeah, I was thinking, yeah, like you, yeah, like for example, us, yeah. Imagine, yeah, like
No, wait, hold on.
Yo, no, quickly. I'm gonna ask you because when you deep it, yeah. Imagine, I can't lie. I'm gonna have to bleed that. I'm gonna cut that bit out still, just to be on the safe side. But anyway, we're back. Imagine, yeah. Imagine, yeah. But deep, imagine though. Yeah, I was thinking about imagine, yeah. So so this is from you right now. You get married, have kids. Your fourth generation could end up being like 25% black.
True, bro.
And imagine all this generational wealth that you've acquired, that you've left for 4 or 5 generations. Yeah. All of a sudden, and you're someone that's or not even. Let's take you out of or us out the situation. Yeah. Let's say like Dr. Umar that's on, saying what he's saying, doing what he's doing. Yeah. His fourth generation that he's acquired all this wealth for could end up being 25% white.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So then
I think
that legacy
is still in, but true, because you can't control when you're gone.
You can't control it at the end of the day.
Yeah. See, I understand legacy. I want legacy, but I also want practicality with that legacy, bro. Yeah. Realistically, if you're telling me to work bears and it's not for me or my immediate family, yeah, I'm gonna have funds. I'm gonna create a legacy, but realistically, 6-7 years down the line, who said they're going to be even nice people? They could be reckless, but hopefully, I've got a prayer for my generation that everyone will be blessed, favoured. But I get what you mean.
One thing that my mum always tells me to pray about is that anything that is not of God, or anything that your forefathers have done.
Remove that curse.
Because that shit is serious at the end of the day, and it kind of goes back to my point whereby it's like, I'm not really with like as much as people say, oh, my surname, my name, this, that, and the other. Yeah. Like let's be real. There's people your past. I don't know your past mothers or past fathers, whatever, could have done the madness of things, and you're talking about your name and keeping your name and this, that, and the other. To me, I don't know. Maybe because the way I've grown up and the situations that have molded me, I'll be so real. I don't really care too tough, and I'm trying to make my own name. I'm trying to do my own thing. And if my kids happen to feel like this, I'm like, you do you. Because at the end of the day, all this sitting back on what someone else done in your family, it's cool and all, but what have you done at the end of the day?
Yeah, because
what have you done?
Man, you're just eating off me, and I don't want my
make a name for yourself.
Yeah. I don't want the people after me to just be lazy thinking.
Yeah, because imagine, that's what I'm saying. Like,
literally.
Imagine you have a youth. All of a sudden, he likes only more girls.
God forbid, bro.
Hey.
No, not good. Listen.
He's allowed to like what he likes, bro. He's allowed to like what he likes. And
He's allowed to what? He's allowed to what? If he comes to me with that sentence,
he might even come back with a girl that wears her dad wears make America great again or something like that. You never know. You don't know, bro.
You
don't know.
He's getting put for adoption.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
He's losing the will, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Your fourth generational kids, could, let's say for example, your great grandkids, they could maybe move to like, I don't know, like Italy or somewhere or Russia, and then boom, they start a family there, and then their kids light skin, and then their light skin kids. You know, that's what I'm saying.
No, it's true. It dilutes.
Shit,
It dilutes. It dilutes.
so it could all dilute. That's why I'm like, do you know, yeah. When man them
Definitely.
say like legacy, man, like this like for my kids, cool. But you're fifth, you're sixth generational. You know, yeah. Let them be whatever they want.
Set the foundations. Yeah, I always say
You just
set the foundations, but you still gotta let them grow into what,
Yeah, that's what I'm
what they
like,
want to do.
yeah.
But one thing I'll definitely keep is stashing plastic bags just in a cupboard. Keeping Chinese
Oh yeah, this is about
bowls.
to, so we went on a tangent.
Yeah,
This
one
is
of
about
the
to tradition.
Keeping
But
keeping
tradition.
Chinese bowls, using
Yeah.
them for plastic.
Oh yeah. So you talk about these. Oh, you're talking about the little things.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Oh yeah,
anything.
Oh yeah. I'm moving
Plastic
forward with
bags, the
that.
plastic bowls.
I've got a whole. Like I've got loads of them.
I'll still use a broom because sometimes broom just does what
Nah,
people
I can't.
can't.
I'm gonna use the. I've got the African. You know the African brush, not the brush. The brush, yeah. The one. You know the African brush that you go and you.
Yeah, that's the broom and packer.
Oh,
That's what they call it. Yeah, broom and
pack.
packer. Yeah.
I'm definitely.
Yeah,
that.
I'm definitely
That one's
gonna
a
use
lot more.
It's a lot more
and
effective.
efficient.
Yeah, it's efficient.
It's a lot
and
more
and, and it's great core for my little child when I'm teaching them. Just the ballet and see the floor. What else? Do you keep the egg in the fridge or in the cupboard?
We keep it out on the kitchen counter.
Yeah, same. But I know some people put it in the
They put
fridge.
egg in it. I thought that's American thing.
That's
Or do
very
people
weird.
in the UK do that as well?
I don't know. Yeah, some people in UK do that, but I just find that mad weird.
Yeah.
Sunday will always be jollof day. No cap, that's the tradition.
Jollof day is every other day in my house, man.
Also.
My mum makes it in a week sometime.
Yeah,
To be fair, she made it yesterday.
my mama makes this jollof on a Sunday. Church for me.
What's something that you would like to make a tradition?
Family night.
Yeah, I feel like
Every 2 weeks, yeah.
Because you know that's not really
It's
something.
not
That's
really a
it's
thing.
not a thing in Africa.
But I wanna be more involved. And it's not their fault, like I said, because
working.
even though they work, but they raise us up to be individuals, independent, which is good.
It's good.
But it's like at the same time, that independency sees you like, growing away from them.
But do you feel like we're heading in a direction though whereby when kids are not independent? Or do you think people are more independent nowadays?
I think they're less independent. I think they're more dependent on their parents because now no one knows what's going on, bro. Which I don't think is a bad thing.
People are just still trying to figure shit
Yeah,
out.
because I feel like our generation, when I look at our generation for parenting, I'm just praying to God, like, bro, some of these guys are going to be mums and dads, like.
But do you know one thing that annoys me though? That everyone talks about, of course, like the past generations. But I feel like, yeah, if the past generations were in our generation, yeah, so every single one of you 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, if you were in this social media era, because deep it, look at these aunties on WhatsApp now. Look at how they are now. Imagine if they were in our position now.
No, you're right, and I think
To me,
and I think
that says a lot.
we're kind of the test animals for everything, because it was our year that changed GCSEs. It was our year. The COVID thing happened. We had to be so.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, yeah.
I think one tradition that I'll probably keep in my house, like you said, the plastic balls.
I'll always have 50 million glasses that I'm never gonna use.
Yeah, that's what I was literally gonna say. The cupboard, like the way the arrangements were, like
Yeah.
the cupboard full of glasses.
Therefore.
Then they have the snack cupboard, the fridge, having two freezers. So you have the fridge freezer and another freezer.
The real meat freezer, yeah.
Store the meat. I feel like that's something, because is that something that's not really a thing in all households, isn't it? Whether you have another freezer.
I have a shower, but there'll also be a bucket to be used. You have to learn bucket first.
Yeah.
That's humbling. But yeah, no, that's some. Yeah.
I think what other traditions
I feel like we're missing the bait ones.
What traditions do you feel like you wouldn't want, that you think you've had to do in your household?
What tradition would I wouldn't want to do? Let me think. What haven't I done?
What do you think? Like, for example, mine goes back to graduation. And my kid says he doesn't want to go to graduation. I'm like, bro, do you know what? Or daughter or whatever,
Yeah.
whoever you are, listen, Bro,
I might say whoever you are. That's your kid.
you're a big man. If you don't want to go, I'm not forcing them, bro.
Mm.
That's one thing I feel like I'll never do. I'll never be forceful.
I don't know. I don't have a thing where like I don't.
Like for example, going to uni. Like going to uni has been a tradition. It's been a tradition in my house.
See, uni's still a good option, but yeah, I probably said I said there wouldn't be like a whole like. I wasn't forced, but there wouldn't
Like,
be
would
a
you
whole
instill
push.
that? Like for example, everyone in my house was like, you could argue that it's almost instilled in them to go to uni and get a degree, and then or have a job that's like, you know, them jobs whereby it's like your like for example, like nurse, your healthcare or engineering, or sciences or like accounting, like, you know, in most African households, that's what's encouraged to go uni. So that's
sure.
that's a tradition in itself. But then, do you think you would continue that with like if you were to, you would? Yeah, but what if your kids were like creative or footballer, talented?
See, that's what I'm saying. I would want them to always remember that the books come first, just because even in
Safety.
the lifespan on athlete safety and just you won't be in your prime for bare long, man. And everybody's replaceable, just in the world of sports. So I want something for you to fall back on. But one thing I would change is I'd allow my kids to be more creative, like you said.
Yeah.
I'd bring them to certain areas, make them try new things they never even heard.
If my kid's good at football, I'm letting them play football on Sundays, because I'd be there's so many youths out there that wasn't allowed to go football on a Sunday because they had to go church.
It's true.
And sometimes that's helped them because it steered them in the right direction.
But it's
a lot of them youths turn into younger shanker man. No, I keep it 100. Even though their mum took them to church on a Sunday, stopped them from playing football. They're turned into a young driller. They're turned into a ooter on the roads. No, I've got to keep it 100.
Fireworks on a Monday, church on a Sunday.
Nah, for real. But
crazy.
I reckon one thing I'll do, I'll see my kid, if he's good at football, she's good at football, I'll evaluate whether or not they should continue. Obviously, if I see the potential, I'm like, do you know what, yeah, I'm going to make this a thing whereby I put my all into this. Because I feel like a lot of the times, like you said, like, your parents instilled books and stuff into you, but then, like, at the end of the day, they didn't, like, when it comes to something that you're good at or creative at, they didn't really allow you to, or they didn't give you the materials or the tools to
succeed.
To succeed or reach your full potential, maybe in that area whereby you're creative in or you're good at, or that skill that you may be good at as well. But yeah, man.
No, that's dope. But let's do
that's episode 20.
The music.
You saying playlist?
Yeah.
What are you adding to
I didn't even really listen to music this week. I've been busy with
I'm gonna go see Blade Brown live, you know, next Friday.
That's dope. You're gonna enjoy that one.
I'm gonna enjoy that,
bro.
bro.
You're only with your bro.
Yeah, I'm going with my brother and his boy.
Hold on, I'll put. Ooh, I've been out late night. No.
See, let's do the rap one first.
The rap one first.
Engagement with rap hip hop. Oh yeah, shout out Meek Mill, man. I saw him do that Philadelphia, that Dreams and Nightmares celebration of something.
Did you like his tape that he dropped?
Oh, I haven't listened
It's
to
just
it properly.
remixes. It's not bad though. It's just literally remixes.
Yeah,
it just has beats and there's remixes.
Let me add 1942 flows. Big
Cool.
tune. Cool. And then for the feels one, I'll add I'm gonna add Givey on Let Me Go.
Okay, not bad.
What about you?
So my rap song is gonna be G Herbo, Outside Looking In.
G Herbo.
Outside Looking In.
Yeah, and then the other playlist.
R&B is gonna be Sweet Love by Anita Baker.
Sweet Love. Baker. Sweet. Well, that's episode 20.
Episode 20. Hey guys, thank you. I think we're 150 on Insta. Please go to 200.
Shout out you lot on TikTok. Finally.
On TikTok. Dave unbanned us. Thank you. See, we spoke on it. We spoke on it last episode of our TikTok. on you, but yeah, follow us on TikTok, guys. Please
Yeah.
follow us and repost when you see our stuff.
Yeah, man.
Like it, repost.
Steven thinks that you should be lipsman in clubs. That's what I'm gonna say.
This guy tried to finish me the reels last episode, you know. He tried it, but you know, but people were even DMing and commenting. I agree. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
I wasn't even me lipsing in the club. That's the funny thing. But man, was saying.
I told him, listen back to that episode 18 with Joyce, and you'll find out who's been lipsing in clubs.
Who did it first? Hey, yo, that's alright. Episode 20.
Episode 20. Cage Birds.
Duh.